Picture a man sitting in his car in a parking lot, engine running, hands on the wheel. It's a Tuesday morning. The building in front of him has the word law on the door. He's been sitting there for 11 minutes and he hasn't moved. He's not crying. He's past that. He's just replaying the first year, the way she laughed, the way she looked at him on the day he proposed, the person he was absolutely certain he had found. And he's trying to figure out how he got from that day to this parking lot without ever seeing it coming. I'm going to tell you something I don't usually lead with. I came close to that parking lot myself, and the reason I didn't end up there has nothing to do with being smarter than the man in that car, and everything to do with something I saw just in time. It wasn't a trick or a technique, it was a pattern. One I want to lay out for you plainly, because nobody laid it out for me. He did everything right, got himself in order, physically, financially, spiritually, built something worth bringing a woman into. He proposed the way a man proposes. He meant every word in front of those witnesses. And 4 years later, he was eating dinner alone in his own kitchen while his wife was on her phone in the next room. The warmth she'd had before the ring went on, the softness, the attentiveness, it didn't vanish overnight. It just slowly drained away, the way heat leaves a room when nobody tends the fire. He read the books, he had the conversations, he did the work men are told to do. None of it was enough, because the problem wasn't him, and it wasn't entirely her. The problem was upstream. You didn't choose wrong because you were weak. You chose from a pool that had been poisoned upstream, and nobody told you the water had changed. That's not absolution. You still have to live with it. But it means the problem isn't you. You've been fishing in a river that no longer runs where it used to. The culture that shaped the women around you, built on instant gratification, on keeping options open, on self-fulfillment as the highest value, that culture reached them before you did. You were playing a long game in an environment that had stopped rewarding long games. That's a man caught in a current he didn't know had shifted. Some of you found a corner of the internet that told you the whole institution is rotten, that the smart play is to opt out entirely. The diagnosis wasn't wrong. The dead bedrooms are real. The legal exposure is real. The behavioral shift after the ring goes on, that's real. But here's the question nobody in that corner ever answered. What does a man who wanted children do with the next 40 years? Opting out doesn't dissolve the longing. It just leaves it sitting there, unnamed, underneath whatever you replace it with. Correctly identifying a trap and then deciding to want nothing, that's not freedom. That's just a different kind of loss. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the impediment to action advances action, that what stands in the way becomes the way. He wasn't talking about marriage, but he could have been. Because the wreckage of a bad match, or a near miss, or 5 years of slow erosion, that is not the end of your story. It is the exact moment your real formation begins. The man who walks out of that parking lot without signing the papers yet, who stops and asks the harder question. Not how do I avoid women, but where do I find a different kind of woman? That man is closer to what he actually wants than he's ever been. The woman you're looking for, faithful, grounded, serious about family, someone who still understands what it means to build a life with a man rather than audit one. She exists. She is not extinct. She's just not where you've been told to look. The next video tells you more about where she actually is.